They give the nod to Gold here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team is capable of.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Running it with Gold. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Throw left side, complete to Chase. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Here we go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Ready.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards on the play, first down. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Smash, red. Ready.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. When you look at this defense, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
On the double.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hut, hut.
Ritter throwing on third down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Burrow on play action. And that's incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Play action. It's Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. On first down, Ritter. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Sliding out of the pocket. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Murphy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here we go. Here we go.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Ritter down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on third down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guy. It's a great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. Got Dobbs over the middle. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He finds Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Opposite. Green. Hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
11, mighty.
On second down, here's Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Here we go.
On third down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 18 on the play.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for this. Here's Ritter. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Paul on to give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ritter to throw it. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. Room here to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Check White.
Paul again. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready.
Ritter back to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Second and 20.
Fight. 97. Ready.
On second down, a run with Hall. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Ritter. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Gun.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Harris there, finding his way home to record the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Here we go.
Now Burrow changing the look.
12.
On the ground, it's Gold. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right back to him on first down. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming. Hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stanley. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Dragons 10, Aviators nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hall again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle.
Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe, because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Pause, red. Set, cut.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
And he'll find Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
17. Jackrabbit. Jack.
To the air again. It's Ritter. That's complete to Dobbs.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another. On the move. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
Ritter now.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Injury on the play, and that's the last player you want to see hurting. The quarterback, Desmond Ritter. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
They'll give to Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Blue striker. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jalen Phillips with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 59 yards. And the Dragons add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
The score, Dragons 17, Aviators 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Ritter. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Here we go.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
Now Ritter.
1st down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Going for it on fourth down, it's Ridder. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll come up first and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ridder looks to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Pushing his way through. And the return will stop right around the 25. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Here we go. Here we go.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game,